Welcome to another video, guys. It's a beautiful day today over at Konya. Blue skies. It's pretty Baltic, but a lovely day all the same. I thought I'd come over and check on my little camp spot over here. Just see how it's getting on. See if we've had any more visitors. And while we're here, I'll scout around for any other little spots. Like I said in my other video, it's an old industrial brownfield site, you'd call it. And there don't tend to be any decent sized trees. There are some, but not many big ones. It's mostly scrub, hawthorn trees, and as you can see, the Bramble City. You can just about see how flat it is. All this area used to be I don't know, like a big car park or big yard. The actual brickworks building is further in the scrub where we're going now. I think I was a victim of my own success with this camp, because I blazed a trail through here big enough to get my push bike through, and it made the access really easy. You see where we are here. There were lots of little trees and things. So there's my camp. Now somebody's been here, I reckon, because that's my little bit of plastic. That was all folded up neatly and tucked behind a little branch where no one could really, well, you could see it, but there's no way it would have just unfolded itself and ended up there. So somebody's been back and probably thought, oh, I wonder what they've hidden this time. Might be another axe or a knife or something. So I'll fold that back up and re-hide it. There I've hidden, well, it's not hidden. There's no point in hiding that, but that's my plastic sheet tucked nicely and folded in the tree. So we'll see if that's there when we come next. Nobody's going to pinch it anyway. At least my my fire grid is still there. That's not been moved. I'm surprised that hadn't been nicked, really. So what we'll do now is have a mosey around and look for somewhere else. But this is such a good spot. It's absolutely perfect. The chances of finding somewhere better are slim. But we'll have a look anyway. Got nothing else to do. So I've come through the woods a little way and found quite a nice little area with something quite interesting as well. I thought, Jesus Christ, somebody's murdered someone and they buried a body. It looks like a grave. And there's what's left of a spade there. But what it is people looking for bottles and ceramic jars and things. They've dug these big holes. Look at it. I don't know what that is there. A mangled bit of metal, an old washing machine or something, I don't know. This is what they're after. Obviously that's no good. But look at this lot. So what the people look for is the lids off of these little jars. There's quite a few of the little pots, but no lids. That's because they're actually worth a little bit of money. It's like an old teapot lid. What was that? A candlestick holder? All these old bottles. I know old bottles don't have any value, but those decorative pot lids do. See, there's a lid there, but it's got nothing on it. Don't know what that was. Yeah, this must have been like a Victorian dump site, because they're pretty old, those bottles and jars. Yeah, who knows? But it's not a bad little spot. far enough away from the path. Yeah, quite a nice little spot. Good space in between the trees by the looks of it. It's a nice flat bit there. You could put a tent there. Not that I'm a tent man. Yeah, it's quite a nice spot. Might be worth a go. I have to measure out the distance between the trees. Look what I found. 1967. That's quite a good number, that. Overhead valve. Proper old school number plate. My first job when I was 16 was making these, and I wasn't a prisoner if you're watching from America. Yeah, I like that. Somebody's obviously camped here before. An old tent peg, and there's some paracord down there as well. So I was thinking those two trees there to put my hammock up. There's quite a bit of rubbish. Hate to see that. Hate to see all this rubbish. Bottles around the place. Yeah, so that tree maybe. And my rule of thumb is 5 strides. I've only got little legs, so it's 5 little strides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that distance between those two trees is perfect. Now we'll just check the distance between these two as well, because that looks about the same. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. So we're pretty lucky there. So we've got two, well, we can get 2 hammocks here. And there's loads of trees to tie the tarp to, you know, to pull it out. No worries with stakes and guy ropes on the ground, just tie it to the tree. Much more secure. Yeah, it's a great little spot. Quite happy with that. And it's fairly easy to get to as well. Even on a push bike, I reckon I could get my push bike through here. So definitely give that a go, I think. Yeah, it's fairly accessible from the path, so I'd have to keep the noise down a bit. But then the other place was fairly close to the path. You often hear dog walkers walking past. Yeah, we'll have a look around and see if we can find something else as well. I can see through the trees over there. There's a bit of a dip. Go and explore that. Yeah, it's a shame there's so much rubbish around here. Old water bottles and carrier bags and crap. Yeah, some kids or whoever has obviously camped here before at some point. Because it is a nice little spot. You know, maybe they dug that hole there for a fire pit. Yeah, there's holes everywhere when you start looking. These bottle hunters have made a right mess. Interesting. But through the trees there, looks like another nice little camp spot. I'd have to clear this lot to make a path through. I did bring my little battery. I bought my little battery yuck. I bought my little chainsaw with me, little small chainsaw, cordless chainsaw. So that'll make short work of that. I'll see if there's another way around. I don't want to make it too easy, because if it's easy for me, it's easy for anyone else. See what I mean about the rubbish? But like I say, it is a brownfield site. It's not a nature reserve or anything special. Oh. Yeah, getting through there isn't going to be easy. I can see a bigger tree. I'll blaze a trail and bring you back. Go this little bad boy. Most of these branches are dead, by the way. I'm not killing the tree. Yeah, it looks really good there. I'll take you down and show you. It's unspoilt. Just about accessible by push bike. Yeah, look, no rubbish. Nice clean floor. Just moss and leaves, lovely and soft to walk on. It's like a carpet. See the wall over there? No sign of my old faithful barrel. That would be handy to have here. Yeah, good little spot. A bit of a straggly hawthorn. It's a big hawthorn. That's been there a few years. Well, we've got a hawthorn there and another hawthorn there. They look about 5 strides. Not sure about the rest of the trees though. It's not as good as the other little spot for spacing. We'll give it the 5 stride test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. 4.5 is doable. Anything between 4 and 6, but 5 is the sweet spot. 5 are my strides. I didn't bring a chair with me today, so I've made my way to the wall. Just have a sit down and have me cheese roll. And a can of a certain diet beverage that I'm not going to advertise. I don't even like this stuff, to be honest. I like the drink beginning with P. P Max. Oh dear. I'll advertise it if you pay me a couple of grand. Yeah, I'm sitting right on the wall. I can only assume it's the like the brickwork factory wall. It's quite impressive. It's it's that wide, and I can see it goes up there about 50 feet or so, and then goes across. That would be a good spot for a camping there, but I'm not fit enough to clamber about over walls and climbing and that. And I'd have to climb over it every time I wanted to go there, wouldn't I, with all 20 kilos of rucksack. So I'm getting a bit decrepit, to be honest, so I need somewhere fairly easy. Cheese and pickle. There's plenty of firewood. Like that, for instance. That's dead. Could cut that and harvest it into logs. That would provide easily an evening's firewood. That would. And I can see several dotted about. Yeah, so all right for firewood. So I don't have to lug any great big bags down again. Well, not if I come here anyway. It's so peaceful, that's what I like about it. there are no roads anywhere near. We're sort of on a peninsula. The North Sea is just out there. You've got the Swale Estuary, sort of stretches that way. As all you can hear is the birds, you know, and the wind in the trees is lovely. That's why I like to come here. Just that peace and quiet. In the southeast, it's so densely populated that it's really hard to get away from the drone of traffic. Like, there's motorways everywhere, and you've always got that woo of the cars. You know, I'd love to get. I just want to get away from that. Peace and quiet. That's what I crave. The humdrum of everyday life. Yeah. Right, I'll finish this and we'll go see what else we can find. I want to collect up this rubbish and dispose of it. Cotswold Outdoors. Don't know if it was a failed camp or not. That's that like bungee cord stuff, that is. Just left it there. All these bottles. Yeah, I'll get rid of that because it's really untidy. If I'm coming back here, it'll annoy me to see it. Another tent peg. These bottles will stay here forever. You know, they never rot away, will they? Not for thousands of years. We'll get rid of those. Yeah, let's go. Let's explore some more. So we're right on the edge of the site now, and because it's so flat here, it's windy. I hope the wind noise isn't too bad on the camera. But yeah, this is the estuary. I'll turn you around and let me turn around. As usual, the tide's out. That's where I live, that's the Isle of Sheppey over there. And Swale Estuary. Baltic, that wind. So let's get back down here. That's better. Yeah, it's lovely in the sun, but there's an Arctic wind. Chill factor is about -2. So I've had a pretty good look around. This is the main path through the site. It comes to an end up there. So I think I'm going to head back. This video is going to be quite long, that's the trouble. I don't want to make it an epic because no one will watch it. I don't expect many will watch this far into the video. But if you have, if you've got this far, thanks very much. I know the camping videos aren't as popular as the bike videos, but it is what I like doing, so I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah, I'm going to make my way back to the car and head off home for a nice hot cup of tea. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.